3-0 USC. Here's Berry to Leach, high right up top. Nicholson, played there by Agee. Hands it off to Leach. Looks left wing. There is Shervino. Shervino drives to the elbow. Gets bumped. Offensive foul. Offensive foul called on Angelo Shervino.
Coach Collins is screaming right now, but you got to throw in the post. I don't care how guarded he is. If you get a touch in the post with Nick Martinelli, good things will happen.
Slackard will handle the ball. Played at Penn, average about 14 points again. Their jump pass almost stolen, caught by Thomas at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Slackard. Slackard to the top of the key, now circles back to the right, lobs one up off the glass and scores on the runner, and it's 5-0 SC.
It's a really tough shot. I mean, especially over Matt Nicholson.
And now USC
showing zone.
Nicholson gets knocked down. They play on. Leach a bounce for Matt. Hands to Berry. Jump pass back to Nicholson on the pick and roll. And Nicholson found bodies flying everywhere as he kicked it out to Martinelli for a three.
I think there were 3 passes, and Matt was on the floor twice. That was interesting. They showed zone and then went with man, Dave.
The foul. The Cats will take it out on the baseline. Leach into Ty Berry. 5-0 USC. Bounce to Leach. Circles out to the logo. Now drives left. Leach looking. Fires it to Shervino. Runs the right baseline. Backs his way in. Traveling ball. Turnover Northwestern. And that's going to send Angelo Shervino to the bench early here as Justin Mullins will come in for the Wildcats.
And it's a kind of a solid mistake there. I think you got to look at the rim first. He was playing 6 feet off you. You got to look at the rim and make that shot.
Here's Slackard. Hands it off Yates, circling left. Feeding it to Abo. Now back to Slackard. High on the right side against Leach. Shot clock at 15. He turns towards the basket, puts up a runner, too strong. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Nicholson. Similar to his last shot.
Yeah, he's not afraid to just throw it up on the run.
Now there's Leach, hooks it to an open Mullins for 3. Good! Justin Mullins coming in 5 for 25 from 3, but knocks down his first shot. And the Cats are within 2 at 5-3. That's certainly a good sign.
Oh, man, great sign.
Here is Thomas, moving left. Back to the right to Agee. And he drives on Nicholson. Works his way to the baseline, and there's a foul called on Matt Nicholson.
These guys are not afraid to put their head down and just go to the rim. They just think something will happen.
It hasn't always been the reputation of West Coast teams, right, to play physical.
More finesse and to just get out and run. No, these guys are really physical, especially on defense. They're impounding their will there.
So Agee to the free throw line. 2 shots. First one good. Agee, 79% free throw shooter. In for USC, Matt Noling, a 6'6 graduate from Manchester, Connecticut, a transfer, as most of them are, from Yale.
Yeah, I don't think you went down the lineup. I don't think I heard one guy that wouldn't already transfer.
Second one, no good. Rebound, Ty Berry. 6'3", USC. They have, pretty much, I think 10 transfers I saw on the roster. Really nobody back from last year. Here's Leach circling left. Gets inside. His shot is blocked. Saved, though. Out to Berry. A step-back 3 from the left is good for Ty Berry. Career three-pointer number 229. And we are tied at 6. Now at the other end. Here's Thomas against Mullins. Staying within, trying to fight through an Agee screen. Agee the shot fake, driving, put it up, missed the shot. Defended nicely by Nicholson. Rebound Berry. Cats can take their first lead here. Nicholson a screen for Ty. Down the lane. Throws one up. Too strong. Rebound tipped. Nicholson grabs it and lays it back in with the left hand. And the Wildcats are up 8-6.
This USC team is big, but they're not big enough for Matt Nicholson.
You are.
True.
Here is Slackard against Mullins off an Agee screen. Agee comes over it. Gives it off. On the right. Hand off there to Thomas. Thomas, elbow jumper, no. Rebound Mullins. Fighting off Abo to control the rebound.
Chris Collins wants his team to go right now, too.
Here's Leach leading in for a three. It rims out.
Yeah, I didn't love that shot, but
he's been making them,
if that goes down, it's a great one.
There's Noling to the other end for USC. Noling missed 7 of the last 8 games. He did play Saturday. Now they get it into AG. Muscles one up. No good, but the tip is good by Noling.
These guys, this is nonstop for the last 4 minutes.
8-8. 15:40 to go first half. Yeah, we're due for the under 16 here. I think some guys could use it. Here's a bounce to a curling Berry. Jumper in the lane, no good. He got his rebound, put it back up and in, and a foul. Ty Berry with a putback of his own miss. Cats take the lead 10-8. He'll be at the line when we come back for the and one. Time for our Athletico physical therapy injury update. In pain, start with Athletico. Visit athletico.com to request your in-clinic or virtual free assessment. No new injuries to report for the Wildcats. Of course, you know the news on Brooks Barnheiser out for the season with a foot injury. Fans, today's game sponsor is Wintrust, Chicago's bank, an official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Visit Minnesota to see why frozen water is magical and experience the thrill of feeling hot in single-digit temperatures. Thrill the whole family with outdoor fun, a trip to an indoor water park, and the iconic Mall of America. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com. Northwestern leads USC 10-8, 15:32 to go first half. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
When I got sick, I spent years looking for answers, but it only took one conversation with my team at Northwestern Medicine to correct my misdiagnosis. I'm Daniel. When Parkinson's changed my life, so did my Spanish-speaking care team.
The Northwestern Medicine Parkinson's Disease and Movement Disorders Center offers specialized, culturally sensitive care. Their Spanish-speaking team was the first to provide Daniel with innovative treatment in the language he preferred. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Despite knowing for decades about the hazardous effects of asbestos, large corporations continued to expose workers and their families to asbestos, which had a detrimental effect on workers and their loved ones. For over 2 decades, Vogelzang Law has been actively representing those suffering from mesothelioma and lung cancer as a result of asbestos exposure. Their attorneys will meet you in your home to discuss your asbestos exposure and your potential case. Vogelzang Law, driven to make a difference. Call 312-466-1669 or visit vogelzanglaw.com.
For schedule, scores, and all things Northwestern Athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Ennett.
Between traffic and parking, family outings can be stressful. Metra gets you to the fun fast for less with a 95% on-time rate at affordable fares. You can save time and money when you hop on board. Metra, a proud sponsor of Northwestern men's basketball. Dave Ennett, former Wildcat Nate Taphorn sitting in for Billy McKinney. 10-8 Northwestern, 15:32 to go. First half, Cats have hit half of their 8 shots. USC shooting 43%. But really impressive, Nate, the Wildcats have out-rebounded USC so far, 7-2.
It's a group effort. I mean, you got everybody flying to the rim. Matt Nicholson coming out on the perimeter, guarding the ball outside. I mean, these guys are really stepping up and it's showing. I mean, now you got the next 4 minutes. These guys got to keep it going.
Well, Matt is out, and in is Keenan Fitzmaurice, playing in his 9th straight game, his 12th overall for the Wildcats. Transfer from Stony Brook, and before that, Stanford. Berry for the and one. It's good. Ty Berry, a 3-point play.
And Keenan's really got to watch himself. He's got to come out and guard AG on the perimeter.
11-8 Northwestern, 15:24 to go first half. Noling works the ball down the court this time. Now underhand scoop to AG at the top of the key against Fitzmaurice. He's got his left hand up right in his face. The handoff to Yates, and now back to Noling. Moving right, 5 to shoot, down the lane, goes up for the shot, missed it. I think they'll call goaltending. Goaltending.
Yeah,
Fitzmaurice, I think.
It just hit the board just before. Yep.
So he did the basket.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, he just got stuck on the wrong side of the ball screen and he just a little late.
11-10 Northwestern. Here's a curling Berry to the elbow. Inside to a posting Martinelli. His shot rejected. But count that one, goaltending the other way. Yes, Nick's shot was swatted away, and he's got his first 2 points.
You know, Dave, I had a great view of that. That was on the way down. and AG was up almost his head at the rim on that one.
13-10 Northwestern. First points for Nick Martinelli. There's Thomas. Holds and looks at the top. Feeds it out on the left to Noling. Noling against Martinelli. Ball fake right. Now he feeds it right. Abo, his first touch. Abo with 8 to shoot. Pressured. High on the right side, Yates. Yates jump pass inside, and the ball knocked away from AG, but a foul call. I think.
Man, it was on Jalen. It looks like he was in a great spot and just fouls him right at the end of the shot clock there.
Cats came up with a lot of those forced turnovers Saturday against Wisconsin, similar fashion. Inbounds pass will go to Abo. Now Josh Cohen in for USC. Gets the ball, gets it into the corner. Shot blocked by Fitzmaurice. Yates' shot, but a foul called. And this one, Fitzmaurice. His first, and suddenly the foul's piling up. That's 4 on the Cats. Yates will go to the free throw line here. So Josh Cohen, transfer from Massachusetts in. 6'10" graduate from New Jersey. And at the line is Yates, a redshirt freshman out of Texas. 78% free throw shooter. Swishes the first one home. Yates, the last 2 games, has averaged 17 points and hit 7 of 12 3-pointers.
It's pretty good.
He was 3 for 3 against Michigan State Saturday for beyond the arc.
I think that helped him there in the win.
That did help.
There you go.
No doubt. Second free throw attempt coming to get USC within 1. It's good. So Yates has his first 2, and it's 13-12. Northwestern as Leach bounces ahead to Berry for 3. No good. And the rebound loose on the floor. Martinelli gathers it back in at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Leach, who gets a screen from Nick. Looks right. There's Mullins. Goes into Fitzmaurice, mid-post right. Fitzmaurice bangs into his defender with the left shoulder. Turns and scores with his right arm. And it's 15-12.
What a great move. Holy cow. I mean, now he's getting the crowd pumped up. I love this, Dave.
13:44 to go first half. 3-point Northwestern lead. There's Cohen at the top against Fitzmaurice now. Underhand scoop to Thomas. Thomas feeds a bounce pass to Cohen. Almost had it knocked away and fires it to a cutting Abo. His shot rims out. Rebound Berry. Abo had a decent look. Just spun out of the rim. That's with a 3-point lead in the ball. Here's Leach. Looks around, feeds Mullins beyond the 3-point line. Justin. Out to Berry. Fakes the 3. Now he has it stolen away. One shot fake too many there. And the bounce to Abo for the layup at the end of the break. And it's a 1-point lead.
Tide is doing too much with it. He's got to keep it more simple. I think he was trying to go one-on-one, and that's not his game.
USC again showing zone here. Leach brings it across the midcourt line. Feeds Martinelli. Looks left for Mullins. Mullins wanted to go back into Nick instead to Leach in 3-point land. Right side, Berry for 3. Good. We had a great view of that. That was dead center perfect by Ty Berry, his second of the game, and it's 18-14 Northwestern.
He's looking so confident, Dave.
I'll give us some numbers on him in a moment. 12.5 to go first half. 4-point Northwestern leaders. Cohen circling right. Hands it off. Yates fakes the shot. The ball knocked away as he drove the lane. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Northwestern. Ty Berry over the last 6 games. And that starts when he started coming off the bench. And, of course, now he's back in the starting lineup. 13.7 points and 20 of 45 from 3.
Wow.
Before tonight.
Wow.
10 on the shot clock here for USC. The ball got away off of Abo, out of bounds into the Wildcat bench. The inbounds pass was a little too high, and he kind of, I don't know, sort of casually tried to one-hand it.
I think he thought he had it in his hand and just misjudged it.
All right, KJ Wyndham, the freshman, in for the Wildcats. Mullins, mid-post for Martinelli. Martinelli from the baseline, kicks to the right corner. Wyndham for 3, too strong. And the rebound bobbled out of bounds by Cohen of USC. It'll be Northwestern ball when we come back. Cats fans, Northwestern trusts IAS branding with the Wildcats brand. Let IAS branding proud partner of Northwestern Athletics. Be the solution for your branded merchandise and promotional products. Visit iasbranding.com to learn more. Northwestern Basketball is brought to you by Sleep Number. Save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Limited time exclusively at a Sleep Number store. Northwestern leads USC 18-14, 12 minutes to go first half. This Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Hey, Northwestern fans, enjoy a meal at Wildfire, a 1940s-style supper club featuring steaks, chops, and seafood. Try one of Wildfire's signature dishes from our all-American menu: horseradish-crusted filet, Wildfire chopped salad, roasted prime rib, and cedar plank salmon. Dine in and take in the smells from the wood-burning oven, or watch our chefs in action in our open kitchen. Lunch, dinner, carry-out, and private parties. Stop by any one of our 5 Chicago-area Wildfire locations. For reservations, visit wildfirerestaurant.com.
Ozinga is a fourth-generation family-owned American business that provides quality bulk materials and diverse concrete solutions delivered where you need it, when you need it. With the help of our extensive network of transportation services, including truck, rail, barge, and ship terminals across the Midwest, Ozinga makes a positive impact on individuals, their families, and the community for generations by providing concrete, aggregates, and cement that help build a better future. For more information, visit ozinga.com.
For schedules, scores, and all things Northwestern athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Ennett.
Wildcat fans, game day spirit has you covered. Lakeside, south of the field, in-store or online for the best Northwestern game day essentials. Shop top brands like Under Armour, Champion, and Tommy Bahama. All at the official fan store of the Wildcats. Shop in-store at 1807 Central in Evanston or online 24/7 at shop.nusports.com. Game day spirit where Wildcat fans shop. Northwestern 18, USC 14. Cats will have it after it was bobbled out of bounds by USC's Josh Cohen. SC 15-18 a year ago. 8-12, good for a tie for 9th in the Pac-12. They lost to Arizona in the Pac-12 tournament in their last game as a member of that conference. So far this year, I mentioned they've got 3 Big Ten road wins, Nate. They won at Illinois a few weeks ago, 82-72. They won at Nebraska, and they won early in the season, little shorter trip. They won at Washington, which is the next destination for the Wildcats after tonight.
Yeah, welcome to the Big Ten. Play at Illinois, the Sea of Orange, and Nebraska, where it's always packed and always loud.
Yep. I mean, we know how tough it is to win it at Nebraska, and yet they've struggled. They had dropped 2 games at home. Their last 2 at home before beating Michigan State on Saturday. And
I mean, they put up a really good fight against UCLA too. I mean,
yep.
The Big Ten conference is, I know the Pac-12 was really, really good as well, but the Big Ten is something else. You go to every environment, you are going against a monster.
All right, Cats inbound the ball. Barry into Martinelli. Gets it to Fitzmaurice, just beats Cohen to the ball. Cross-court feed for Mullins, right point. Mullins back to Barry. Works off the Fitzmaurice screen. Jump pass to Mullins for a straight-on 3. It's no good. And the rebound tipped by Martinelli to Barry for 3. Rims out. And the putback by Nick, no. Tipped up again, no. Fitzmaurice put it up. He missed it. Tipped up again, no. Mullins gets it. Barry fakes the 3. Out to Wyndham. Returns it to Ty for a straight-on 3. That one won't go. Rebound Martinelli. And he gets fouled on the shot. What a sequence by the Wildcats. Yeah, they missed a bunch of shots, but how many second chances they gave themselves, and 3rd and 4th and 5th chances.
I give a lot of credit to Nick Martinelli on that play. I mean, he comes off a screen, he's posting a guy in the post, he draws 2, gets an offensive rebound, tips it back out to Ty. He's getting into offensive rebounds. Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Slacker at the foul, 3rd on USC. Free throw good for Nick Martinelli. Nick on Saturday, 15-7 against Wisconsin. And Fitzmaurice out, gets a big hand, and in comes Nicholson.
This free throw's got to go in, right? He deserves 2 after that play.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Deserves more than that, really.
Yeah.
Martinelli, good. Nick Martinelli named to the Oscar Robertson Trophy midseason watch list this week.
That's awesome.
As your player of the year, 20-14 Northwestern. The Cats have missed their last 7 field goals, but they've added to their lead. Here is Yates off an AG screen. Yates driving left of the lane, sends it out into the backcourt. He tried to dump it back to AG, and this is an over and back. It's Northwestern ball, turnover USC.
There's a lot of energy in here. I give these guys a lot of credit. They're playing on a string right now, and they're playing really, really hard. A lot of these shots may not look like they're going in, but they are taking great shots, too, and shot making is a big thing here.
Wyndham to trigger on the baseline, gets it into Ty Berry. Now Martinelli high on the right side. Martinelli picked up by Thomas, drives baseline, gets inside, puts it in, and a foul. And he left AG in his wake there under the basket.
He is so good, Dave. He is so good.
Second foul on Rashawn Agee, and Nick Martinelli will have the and one here as the Wildcats starting to stretch this lead a little bit. Barry out for the Wildcats and Jalen Leach back in. And Nick to the free throw line.
That was a very high level move. Step out, face up, crossover, and right in front of him, and just go to the rim.
Nick eyes the rim. Free throw is good.
Hey, you got to continue to expend this lead here.
Cats are on an 8-0 run. They've gone up by 9, 23-14. Here's Slacker to the right side. Turns the corner out of the basket, feeds it back out. Yates wanted to shoot the 3. Head fake, travels. He was trying to get a step on Leach, Nate, and he cost himself a turnover.
I'm not sure that Slacker knows how to jump stop, by the way. He is really quick.
He is fast.
And he likes to throw things off the run.
All right, Cats bring it up. See if they can continue this run. 10:36 to go first half. Leach out between the rings. Leach now drives on Yates. The blow-by, puts it up, missed it. And the rebound, Thomas.
That was the easiest look they had all year.
Thomas picked up by Martinelli. Across to Noling. A jab step with the left foot. Now to Slackert. Into the lane, leans in. A little runner good by Slackert. Hardly touched the ball that time, and that ends an 8-0 Northwestern run. It's 23-16. Wildcats lead it. Leach met by Yates. Looks right for Mullins. Return feed for Leach. Leach now looks to Wyndham, popping out on the right, all alone for a 3. It's no good. Now the rebound is taken by USC. And Thomas will try a 3. It's no good. Clangs off the far side. The rebound taken by Mullins.
One thing that USC had done is gone smaller. They got to deal with Matt Nicholson on this side of the court.
Kevin Patton Jr. in for the Trojans. Hasn't seen a lot of playing time lately. Here's Martinelli, a little floater in the lane, no good. And the rebound controlled by Thomas. Cats have missed 9 of the last 10 shots, and the Noling shot is tipped by Nicholson. Ball loose on the floor. Nicholson grabs the rebound.
You got numbers.
Cats have numbers. Leach brings it up. Wanted to go into Martinelli, and now he does. Low on the right, the drop step. Nick's jumper. No. Nicholson had a chance, but couldn't control the rebound. It's taken the other way by USC. The Cats have gone a bit cold, but USC hasn't capitalized much. Here is Thomas. Left baseline drive, cut off by Martinelli. Fires it to Slacker. Jumper rattles home. Slacker keeping them in it. 23-18. He's got 6 points.
A rare 2-footed jump shot for him. I would say that you got to capitalize on this lead here. I mean, you miss a few bunnies. Just settle down and get a shot here.
There's Martinelli. Looks for Nicholson at the top. Noling on him. A size mismatch. Handing to Leach. Step back jumper from the elbow. No. And the rebound grabbed by Thomas. That's him going cold here. I would imagine we'll see Ty Berry back in fairly soon. Here's stop and go dribble by Yates. High arcer, no good. Tipped up, no. Rebound Mullins. Patton had a chance at it, but Mullins controlled it. 8:06 to go first half. 23-18 Northwestern. Leach standing dribble out in front. Almost walked with it. Feeds it. Foul line extended right to Martinelli, and he's fouled by Patton, and that will get us to the under 8 timeout. When you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the new Varsity Network app. Available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. And Wildcat fans, score a basket for your taste buds on game days with Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese made by 4 generations of master cheesemakers and available at your local grocer. Northwestern leads USC 23-18, 7:57 to go first half. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
With the Northwestern Wildcats debit card from Wintrust Community Banks, you're ready for every season. Football, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, lacrosse, tennis, fencing, field hockey, wrestling, golf, soccer, cross country, and swimming and diving. Phew. Be purple and proud all year round with your very own Wildcats debit card. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account and score a $300 opening bonus with qualifying activities. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern to get your Wildcats card today. Wintrust, Chicago's bank. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
This is Ed Maher from the National Coalition of Labor, formerly the Midwest Coalition of Labor. Tune in to the Workers' Mic Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock here on WGN Radio, powered by the National Coalition of Labor. We're a nonprofit coalition of unions dedicated to providing benefits to over 250,000 members. By negotiating together using economies of scale, unions are able to achieve greater cost savings. These savings allow the NCL to provide benefits to members at little or no cost to them. Visit coalitionoflabor.org. United we stand, divided we beg.
You're listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Ozinga's purpose is to make a positive impact in the community, which is why they are the proud sponsor of the Together Building Better promotion. For every point the Northwestern men's and women's basketball team scores this season, Ozinga will donate $1 to the NU Dance Marathon. Thank you, Ozinga, for your support in this great cause. Go Cats. 9th meeting all time between Northwestern and USC. But, of course, the first time they met at Big Ten play. Last time they met was 2000. The Trojans came in here ranked, and the Cats beat them 63-61. USC had won the year before in Los Angeles. I remember that game. The final was 85-44. I broadcast that game. That was not fun. That was at the old Sports Arena in Los Angeles. USC leads the all-time series 5-3. The Wildcats lead the game 23-18. And the Cats are shooting 32% now. They were
50.
Red hot.
Yeah,
but
50,
they've
right?
gone cold. Yeah, they were up over 50%. Let's see, they've made just one of their last 12 shots. One of their last 13, I should say. But,
well, on one play, Cats took, 7 shots on one play?
Well, that does affect your percentage. That's true.
Yeah.
So, the foul on Patton, the 5th team foul. First on Patton, whose brother Kalai is also on this squad, but has not played this year. Cats will inbound. Right side, Leach into Cheravino is checked back in. So has Barry, who gets the handoff from Angelo. Now Barry trying to shake free of Slacker, fires it to Cheravino. Had to pick it up off the floor. Now up top, Martinelli with 6 to shoot. Back to Leach. Left baseline, spins. Shot clock at 2. Got to put it up. Shot blocked from behind. That's a shot clock violation.
That's just good defense by USC. I think that take a little bit too much time on the offensive dribbling.
And Patton got a hand on it from behind.
Right.
So USC with the ball down 23-18. Here's Patton, right wing. To Thomas. Thomas looks for Slacker, curling around to the top. Now Slacker into the paint. Shot blocked by Nicholson. Into the arms of Martinelli. Matt was waiting for that. Out to Barry. Back to Nick for 3. Rims out. And the rebound pulled down by Thomas for USC. And St. Thomas driving to the baseline. Goes up for the shot. He missed it. Rebound underneath Abo, and he gets fouled off the shot. Cheravino with his second.
Yeah, I think he's going to go back to the bench. I think he just got twisted out top, and Justin's going to go back in. He's given some great minutes today.
5th foul on the Wildcats. Free throw no good for Abo, an 87% free throw shooter. Out of San Diego. Played at Texas Tech and then at Boise State. Okay. Probably would have played against the Cats in the NCAA tournament game.
Right.
He makes one of two, and the lead down to 4, 23-19.
I'm sure there's some way we could probably look that up, right?
Oh, I can look it up.
All right. Well, it sounds like
How much time right now? 6:54 to go. Actually meant to do that. Hand off to Barry, circling left. Up top to Nicholson. Hands to Leach. Shot clock down to 12. That's working hard for a shot here. Leach with 8 to shoot. Head fake. Leach. Jumper straight on. Got it. High arcing shot for Jalen Leach. His first points. He missed his first 5 shots. And it's 25-19.
And that one was probably the most difficult of all the shots.
Yeah, it was. Now here's Abo. Moving left. Chased by Barry. Cuts back right. In traffic. Dumps it off in the lane. Thomas into the corner. Slackert, 3 ball good. Right corner 3 for Slackert. He's got 9, and it's 25-22. Slackert just 3 for 16 from 3 before that shot.
Yeah, but that one didn't leave the middle of the rim either.
Now Leach, an open 3 from the right, is short. And the rebound, Slackert. Long rebound. Outlets for Thomas. Spins past Leach. Gets inside, lays it in. And the lead's down to 1, 25-24. First points for St. Thomas. Leach to the other end for the Cats. Looks around, feeds it to Martinelli. Martinelli gets Patton, and a foul. What a quick foul. Quick first step by Nick.
Yeah, veteran move, too. He had Patton had a hand on his head when he got that fail.
Wildcats had a 9-point lead, but they have been outscored here 10-2.
You got to go back inside. Get Nick a touch inside. Good things happen.
Inbounds pass to Nicholson. Nicholson hands to Leach. And Jalen to Martinelli. Wants to go into Matt. Now driving. Goes up for the shot off the glass. Tough shot for Martinelli, but he scores 27-24. He's got 9 points.
He's so strong, too, Dave. He is so good and so strong.
There's Slackert. And the ball kicked away. Thomas picks it up. And a foul on Ty Berry as he tried to gather it in. That's the first on Ty and the 6th team foul.
I love that foul call, I'll be honest. I'm not supposed to, but whatever.
You don't have to love it.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a loose ball. Maybe just 2 guys fighting over it.
Nicholson out. Blake Smith in for the Wildcats. Inbounds pass goes to Slackert. Leach guarding him. Slackert bouncing for Thomas at the top. Mullins back in on him. Now he gets it into the lane. Noling surrounded. Scoops it back outside. 5 to shoot here for Thomas against Martinelli. Shovels. Throws it away. Out of bounds. He was trying to hit the cutter. Patton on the baseline. He threw it out of bounds. It'll be Northwestern ball. Turnover number 4 for the Trojans.
Man, I give Blake Smith a ton of credit. There was a guy running right down the lane, wide open. He steps right in front of him.
That's the ball. A 3-point lead here with 4:38 to go till halftime. Martinelli holds and looks. Out on the right to Leach. Leach now played by Thomas. Gets Martinelli right baseline. Martinelli backs his way in. Draws the double. Scoops it to Mullins. Stumbles a bit. Back to Nick. Shot clock at 3. Martinelli inside a shot block. Leach, the follow, good! As the shot clock was about to go off. Jalen Leach picked up the ball in the lane and just floated it home, and it's 29-24 Northwestern.
Right place, right time.
Now Slackert off to Abo against Mullins. Drives on Justin. Ball stripped away and a foul called. And that will get us to the under 4 timeout here. The foul on Justin Mullins. Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs for protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. 29-24. Northwestern leads USC. As Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Attention Northwestern University, looking for the perfect place to stay during your next visit? Welcome to the Gym Museum Suites in downtown Evanston, where history meets modern luxury. Our newly renovated all-suite hotel features spacious accommodations ideal for students, staff, and families alike. Each suite is tastefully designed with modern amenities such as full kitchens, dishwashers, and in-unit washer and dryers to make you feel right at home. Book your unforgettable stay today at www.thegymsuites.com. Discover the hidden treasure in Evanston at the Gym Museum Suites. The Gym Museum Suites, your home away from home.
Libman makes a difference. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. The Libman Mop Crew makes sure the hardwood is clean and safe for the players every game at Welsh Ryan Arena. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are proudly family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our whole lineup or for a store locator. That's Libman.com. Libman, the official hardwood floor care provider of Northwestern Basketball.
Now, let's get you back to Wildcat basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the best tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our product lineup and for a store locator. You can keep up to date on the Wildcats by downloading the Northwestern app, receive game day updates, news for all your favorite Northwestern teams, access your mobile ticketing account, and order in venue for the comfort of your seat. Search for the Northwestern Wildcats on the App Store and Google Play Store today. Well, our engineer Dan Long looked it up, and Chibuzo Abo out in Sacramento in 2023, that NCAA tournament game against the Wildcats, 12 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist. Thank you, Dan. I knew the name was familiar. And that's, we had seen him against the Wildcats before.
That's funny. I mean, this year alone, we've seen a lot of the same faces. I mean, you got the coach of Michigan now.
Yeah, Dusty May.
Obviously, you bring their big in, Vlad Golden.
USC has Terrence Williams from Michigan, who's out with a wrist injury and is tonight missing his 13th straight game. But you see the same guys just in different uniforms.
It's crazy.
It's sometimes it takes a little adjusting.
10 guys on this team that have transferred, and Agbo has been in 2 schools. He was at Texas Tech and then went to Boise State.
And then Boise.
That's crazy.
And he's at the free throw line now for a 1-and-1. The free throw, good. Agbo averaging 11.7 points a game. At Texas Tech averaged about 2 points. At Boise, 12.6 over his time there, and he makes them both. And the lead, 3 points, 29-26 Northwestern, 3:54 to go first half. Leach bouncing for Martinelli right of the circle. Nick, left-hand dribble, stops, kicks it to Mullins, touch pass back to Martinelli. Martinelli into the paint, kicks it out to Leach. Justin on the baseline, fires to Smith. And now here's Barry, 7 to shoot, pull-up jumper. No, it's an off-balance shot, and it's rebounded by Noling for USC. Trojans can get within 1 or tie with a triple. St. Thomas, guarded by Leach, feeds Slackert. Slackert gives it back to Thomas, who backs his way in against Mullins now, picks up his dribble, sends it back out on top to Yates. Shot clock at 7. Yates now picked up by Barry. Yates with 3, with 2, with 1. Yates, air ball, rebounded by Ty Barry.
Great defense there.
Let's bring it down. Here's Blake Smith, wide left to Leach. Fires it low left. Martinelli there, missed the shot, got his own rebound and put it back in. And it's 31-26. And Nick Martinelli has 11 points.
I know that was an awkward pass with the top of the key. He fired it in there. Just get Nick a touch. Good things happen.
Yep, no doubt. Here's Slackert. Cut off of the baseline by Blake Smith. That's what the Cats need against that guy, because he is quick. Now here's Abo to the free throw line. Picks up his dribble. Shot clock at 8. Looks around. Fires it to Noling. One hands it high left with 3. With 2 he travels.
Man,
Cats have picked up their defense the last couple possessions.
They're so stout. Everybody's on a string. You take Matt out, doesn't matter. You got Blake Smith coming in. He's bringing energy. You got Jalen Leach on the ball, heating it up. You got Justin Mullins on the ball, heating that up. Man, they are talking so loud, and everybody's together. It's beautiful right now.
Here's the difference. Cats have limited USC to 20 shots.
Wow.
Their percentage isn't bad. Here's Martinelli moving left. Thomas on him. Now he spins on Thomas, goes up with a left-hand jump hook, no good. Mullins had the rebound, lost it. And it's taken away ahead to Slackert from Patton. Fires it to Noling. Noling down the lane, goes up, missed the shot, a foul on Nick.
The only knock I give on the guys in white, you just have these moments where you can extend the lead and get away from these guys. You got the rebound in your hands and get knocked out. You have a layup and you just can't get it to go. So that's just the one knock I got on the Cats right now.
That was the case on Saturday against Wisconsin. Noling, 50% from the line. 2 shots here. Bangs the first one off the side of the rim. Here is Nicholson in for Smith.
The bench opened him with open arms. That was awesome. Great job by Blake Smith.
Wasn't seeing a ton of playing time early in the season. He's going to see more.
Yeah, he knows his role.
Free throw. That one is good. Drew some iron, but bounced in. Noling's got 5. 31-27 Northwestern. Minute 50 to go till halftime.
Score, stop, score, Dave. Score,
That's
stop,
a good formula.
Score. Yeah, I like that one.
Here's Leach, left-hand dribble. Feeds Mullins and a steal. Mullins threw it to Patton. Foot race, and he dunks it with the left hand. And a timeout, Northwestern.
He was doing that in warm-ups.
And the lead down to 2. Patton with the dunk. And so the Trojans, after being down by as many as 9, hanging around here with 1:35 to go until halftime. Cats are shooting 33%. SC 48%. The Wildcats, after tonight, will hit the road. In fact, not just the next 2 games, for the next 5 on the road. Saturday at Washington, a week from tonight at Oregon, home Sunday the 16th against Nebraska, and then back-to-back trips to Ohio State and Minnesota before the last 2 home games of the year, Iowa and UCLA. I mean, it's amazing how quickly the season is trickling away.
Right.
And they need some wins.
It's flying by. Yes, they do. Every game matters, too. You can't overlook any of those.
90 seconds to go to the half. Martinelli to Nicholson, high post. Against Abo. Hands it to Leach. Leach against Thomas. Leach picked up by Abo on the switch. Now Martinelli wide left to Mullins. Justin driving, gets inside. A shot blocked. A foul called. And that is the 7th SC foul. It's a shooting foul. It was called on Patton. That's his 2nd. Now, I'm sorry, that's his 3rd foul.
Coach Musselman is saying he was passing it. He might have been halfway on the floor. He could have shot it from where he was at.
All right, Mullins at the line for 2.
I think they changed it to 1-1.
Oh, they did. You're right. You're right. So 1-1 here for Justin Mullins, 73% from the line. Free throw up and no good. And the rebound, Thomas. So USC, once again, in position to tie it or take the lead with a 3. We're down to 1 minute to go in the half. Here is Slackard circling right. Slackard beyond the 3-point line, picked up by Martinelli. Cross-court feed for Patton. Patton gets it to Noling. Out on the left. Now Abo try a 3 for the lead. No good. Rebound Leach. Cats have it. There's just about an 18-second differential. Shot clock to game clock. 40 seconds to go to the half. Ty Berry with the ball. By Nicholson. Rolling to the basket for the dunk. Matthew Nicholson, the hammer, and it's 33-29. 30 seconds to go till halftime.
Gotta end this half with a big-time stop. That would just put a staple right on the end of this one.
Slackert. There is a 2-second differential. Shot clock to game clock. Slackard left point. Leach eyeing him. Slackert with 8, with 7. Slackert comes to a stop, feeds Patton for a straight-on 3. It's no good. And the rebound taken in the corner. They still have it. It's taken away. Oh, Patton got it back. Scoops it up at the buzzer. Off kind of a loose ball scramble. He hooks it in. And the Trojans get the last 2 points of the half, 33-31, courtesy of Kevin Patton. Looked like Mullins had the ball. It got knocked away. It was just kind of a free-for-all there. But the Wildcats do have the lead at halftime for the second consecutive game. 33-31 over the USC Trojans. And we're joined here at halftime, as always, by assistant coach Brian James. Once again, it looked like a good defensive half. A couple of loose ball scramble there. Slacker seemed to be giving you trouble, though.
Really trouble. And you know what? He's a spot starter, doesn't play a lot of minutes. With Desmond Claude not playing, he comes in, he knows how to play. First of all, he's a great cutter, good shooter, both from the mid-range and 3, and he's hurt us. Backup point guard, he's doing a good job at screen roll, throwing the ball to the open man. That's what we need to do. Need to throw the ball to the open man and not be scared when we play. You know, that play at the end of the half is demoralizing, but you can't let that affect your play game, because there was earlier in the first half where you got about 6 or 7 shots. So, it canceled each other out. But Slacker has been playing good. And AG coming back home has been very aggressive as well. Fake handoffs, driving the ball to the basket, so forth on that line. Ty Berry's played well for us. Nick is getting some good shots. Hasn't made all of them, but Jalen Leach is, they're trying to be very physical with Jalen.
Coach, you go on that stretch of not being able to score. I mean, you missed you score one of the 13 shots. How do you change up the offense?
Well,
you got a great dunk by Matt.
Yeah, you did get a great dunk on a slip, but what happens is with Brooks's injury and so forth, we're caught with some lineups where we may have two or three guys who aren't used to scoring a lot of points, and the ball always, Musselman does a great job dunking up his defenses, and he's going to expose guys who aren't used to scoring a lot or shooting a lot. So, they're the ones that are going to be open. We just got to make those guys make some plays.
All right, Coach, thanks. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
That's Wildcat assistant Brian James. 33-31. The Wildcats lead it here at halftime. We'll be right back with the halftime show brought to you by the Village Bedford Park. Bring your business home. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
At 19 weeks pregnant, I found out my blood was attacking my baby. I'm Ellen, and my team said her only chance at survival was a rare procedure.
Top ranked in Illinois for obstetrics and gynecology by U.S. News and World Report, the team at Northwestern Maternal Fetal Medicine Clinic treats high-risk pregnancies from across Chicagoland. They performed an unprecedented 5 in utero blood transfusions to ensure Ellen and her baby had a compatible blood type.
Today, my baby is healthy and full of life.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
Okay, guys, it's halftime.
It's Wildcat Basketball Halftime.
We hope you stay with us for our halftime extravaganza.
Presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Northwestern Medicine, relentless in the quest for better health care. Athletico, physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics. SeatGeek, official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of Northwestern Athletics. And Odyssey Brands Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese, preferred Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese of Northwestern Athletics. Now, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Ennett.
Time now for the Northwestern Basketball Halftime Show presented by the Village of Bedford Park. Bring your business home. Dave Ennett with former Wildcat Nate Tapward here at Welsh Ryan Arena. Good ball game tonight. The Wildcats have the lead at halftime over USC, 33-31. Of course, if you go back to Saturday, the Wildcats had the lead at halftime, 31-25. over Wisconsin, gave up 50 in the second half, and that's a crusher. You can't do that, and they're going to have to be a lot better here in the second half against this USC team, which threatened to fall behind big early, but they managed to keep themselves around in this game.
No, I'll just reiterate the point I was making earlier. You have to capitalize on those moments where you have an edge. You have a layup to go up 7. You have a shot to go up, a baby hook to go up 12, or whatever it is, and you just bury those teams, and then they come and start attacking each other. You have those moments. You got to capitalize on that.
Nick Martinelli has 11 points to lead the Wildcats. Also has a game-high 6 rebounds. And the Wildcats have out-rebounded the Trojans 25-14 with 14 offensive rebounds. Of course, they got about 6 of them on one possession.
Yeah, let's skew it. I mean, and the biggest one that Coach Collins will probably talk about is the one at the half. I mean, that's something you got to have. And then the one that Justin Mullins had, there's one more that's just right in his hands, just gets knocked out. So there's a lot of critiquing to do, but at the same time, these guys are playing hard, and they're on a string on defense. And I mean, there's a lot of staples being had. The shots are just going to fall. They are, but you got to go. You got to be methodical and precise on offense, and really just be aggressive. I think you got to be patient and aggressive at the same time with these guys.
Wildcats shot 35% in the first half. USC 46%. Slackered, leading USC with 9 points here at the half. How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com. That's syncmygame.com to find out how. We'll take a break. We'll come back and check scores of other games for you as our Village at Bedford Park halftime show continues from Welsh Ride Arena, where it's Northwestern 33, USC 31 at halftime. Right now, let's take 10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago. Back to check scores in a moment. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
Allegra is a full-service marketing company providing customized marketing, printing, mailing, and signage solutions to meet your business goals. Allegra offers a wide variety of creative solutions that are tailored to each business's unique challenges, from printing services and custom signs to mailing services and promotional marketing. Call Allegra in Evanston at 847-864-9797 or visit AllegraMarketingPrint.com to learn more.
Experience the best of downtown Evanston when you stay at the Hilton Orrington. The hotel is undergoing extensive renovations from arrival to guest rooms and meeting space, making it easy to tuck in within the endless blue of Lake Michigan and uncover the scholarly liveliness of collegiate life, along with the distinct authenticity of hyper-local shops, eateries, and cultural arts institutions. Select from a variety of seasonal packages as well as the quad accommodations, ideal for Northwestern University graduates. Visit orringtonevanston.hilton.com to learn more.
Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Northwestern University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Back here at Welsh Ride Arena, halftime with the Wildcats leading USC 33-31. Let's check other scores tonight and a couple of finals from earlier in the Big Ten. 7th-ranked Purdue went into Carver Hawkeye and knocked off Iowa tonight 90-81. So the Boilermakers improved their overall record now to 18-5 and drop Iowa to 13-9. Also, Minnesota won at Penn State 69-61, the final in that one. Underway, early second half at the Kohl Center in Madison. Wisconsin had a 40-28 halftime lead on Indiana. It's now 44-31 Badgers early in the second half. Later on tonight, in fact, just about to get underway, 9th-ranked Michigan State playing at UCLA. Tomorrow night in the Big Ten, 3 games on the schedule. It will be 24th-ranked Michigan hosting Oregon. Number 23 Illinois on the road to play Rutgers. And the Wildcats' next opponent, Washington, will host Nebraska, coming off their big win over Oregon last time out. Elsewhere nationally in games tonight, these are finals now. Marquette loses to St. John's 70-64. 6th-ranked Florida over Vanderbilt 86-75. Number 25 Ole Miss beat 14th-ranked Kentucky 98-84. 5th-ranked Houston over Oklahoma State 72-63 among the games. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Those are your out-of-town scores, proudly sponsored by Explorer Minnesota. Score a lifetime of memories by planning your dream trip at explorerminnesota.com. We'll recap the scoring in a moment. It is 33-31 Northwestern at halftime. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
A sustainable future starts now. And at Constellation, we've already begun. We're generating nearly 90% carbon-free power, including emission-free and reliable nuclear energy that's always on. And we're committed to producing 100% carbon-free electricity by 2040. Together, we're creating a brighter tomorrow today. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics.
Stay local. Get Chicago's news first with Lisa Dent. Weekdays at 2 on WGN.
Your small business keeps you on the go. Progressive Commercial Insurance keeps your policy within reach with our easy-to-use mobile app. Learn more at progressivecommercial.com. Here's how the scoring went in the first half. For the Wildcats, Nick Martinelli leads all scorers and all rebounders. 11 points and 6 rebounds for Martinelli. 9 points for Ty Berry to go along with 5 rebounds. 4 points each for Matthew Nicholson and Jalen Leach. 3 for Justin Mullins, 2 for Keenan Fitzmaurice. The Wildcats shot 35% in the first half, 13 of 37, 25%, 3 of 12 from 3, 4 of 5, 80% from the line. They out-rebounded the Trojans 25-14. They had 5 assists, 5 turnovers, and 1 block. For USC, leading scorer Clark Slackert with 9, 5 each for Chibuzu Abo and Matt Noling, 4 for Kevin Patton Jr., and for Rashawn Agee, 2 each for Wesley Yates and St. Thomas. USC shot 46%, 40% from 3, 70%, 7 of 10 for the line. They had 6 assists, 5 turnovers, 3 blocks, and 2 steals. Those are your energizing highlights of the first half, powered by Constellation. To learn more, visit constellation.com/energy. Constellation, the preferred energy provider for Northwestern University athletics. 33-31, that's the score at halftime. Northwestern in front. Back with the second half in a moment. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
We love Wildcats, yes we do. We love Northwestern, how about you?
Woo, yeah, I love the Wildcats.
Prove it! Bet he doesn't even have a Wildcats debit card.
Don't let this happen to you. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account from Wintrust Community Banks and get a $300 bonus with qualifying activities and score an exclusive Wildcats debit card. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern today.
Hey everyone, I'm getting mine now.
All right.
Wintrust, the official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnick's.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us. We know you're a fan, but is Wildcat pride in your blood? Here's your chance to prove it. This season, Abbott and the Big Ten are kicking off the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime to fight one of the worst blood shortages in a generation. Simply visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up for the We Give blood drive and help settle once and for all that Northwestern gives the most spirit. Again, visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up.
Now, let's get you back to Wildcat basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Northwestern basketball brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep Number smart beds let you choose your ideal comfort on either side, your Sleep Number setting. And now save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, limited time exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. This has been the Northwestern Basketball Halftime Show presented by the Village of Bedford Park. Bring your business home. Northwestern ball to start the second half. Justin Mullins starts the second half, along with Matt Nicholson, Nick Martinelli, Jalen Leach, and Ty Berry. A.G. Abo out there. Cats have it. Nicholson back to Mullins, kicks it out to Martinelli. Now Berry, a three from the right corner, bounces high off the rim, no good. The rebound taken by USC as Yates controls it for the Trojans. They will look to tie or take the lead with a three here in the opening minute, second half. 33-31, Northwestern.
What a great look off some pressure, too.
Here's Yates circling left, chased by Mullins. Back to A.G., fakes the shot, drives past Nicholson, kicks to the corner. There's Thomas. Shot clock at 8. St. Thomas to the free throw line. Jumper from there, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, saved by Mullins. I thought it was heading out, and he saved it. And the Cats have it, 33-31, Northwestern. Tonight's game sponsor is Wintrust, Chicago's bank, an official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Here's a lob from Leach to Nicholson for the hammer with two hands, and it's 35-31.
This first 4 minutes, Dave, of this half has to be very powerful and very statement-worthy.
Cats back up by 4. Here's Slacker driving, turns the corner. The runner up off the glass, good. That's how he started the game, and it's 35-33. He's into double figures with 11.
That might have been the easiest shot they've got all day. The Cats got to sit down and get back to being on a string.
There's Leach moving right. Jalen Leach. Again, a lob. That was a high pass that Nicholson somehow was able to elevate and slam it home again.
That was towering.
And it's 37-33.
That was towering, Dave. Towering.
I thought that was going to be over the backboard. There's Slacker cut off of the baseline and lost it out of bounds. Last touched by Northwestern. Wow.
What a, I mean, two in a row. That was awesome.
I mean, I'm not sure where. I just, maybe it was the perception from this angle. It looked like that thing was going to hit the ceiling. There's A.G. on the right baseline. Scoops it out to Thomas for a three. That's no good. Now the rebound tipped out of bounds. Northwestern ball.
You know, they've got a couple good looks on that. In the last few times on the floor, they got to do it again. Once again, they're being patient and aggressive. Patient and aggressive.
Jalen Leach walks the ball up. 7 assists, no turnovers against Wisconsin Saturday. Sends it out to Mullins. Fakes the shot, drives in, left-hand layup, good.
What a great
strong driving layup by Justin Mullins, his second bucket of the game. And the Wildcats are up by 6. That's what you were talking about, Nate. Here's a chance to extend that lead. Here's A.G. against Nicholson, high post. Looks outside for Yates against Leach, back on the right. A three rims out for A.G., rebounded by Mullins.
And Justin's all over the glass. Holy cow.
Justin Mullins, 6 rebounds. Here's Leach moving right, fakes the three, gets it to Barry, goes inside to Nicholson. Nicholson spins to his left, goes up for the shot, left it short. Martinelli gets it back, goes up, he missed it. And the rebound controlled by A.G. Chris Collins thought there was a foul, no call, they play on.
He wasn't the only one in the gym.
Screaming at Larry Sperano right in front of us, and there was a Northwestern foul on Ty Berry. Boy, the Cats have really, they have hit the glass hard tonight. They've out-rebounded USC 30-16. And they've missed a lot of shots, which has given them a lot of rebound opportunities.
Right.
Abo is out, and Noling is in for the Trojans. And Thomas will inbound baseline right. Lobs it to A.G. Underhand scoop. Back to Thomas. Mullet staying with him step for step. Back to Slaggert right point against Leach. Moving towards the baseline. Nicholson picks him up. Fakes the shot. Looks around. Shot clock down to 5 here. And Yates will put up a deep three. Bangs off the glass. And Nicholson lost it. Slaggert picks it up and puts it in at the shot clock buzzer. 39-35.
It was one of those moments, Dave, where you just capitalize on these opportunities. It just literally slides out of your hand.
Matt had it. It just kind of slipped out of his hands, and then Slacker just happened to be in the right place. There's Leach moving right, bumped by Yates, and a foul called. Second on Yates. Abo's coming back after a brief rest, replacing Yates.
Did he not both play at Boise State when we played him in Sacramento? Is that right?
Who, Abo?
Yeah.
Those were the numbers I gave her. Did you forget already?
No, I'm just reiterating what you said earlier.
Okay. Very good to Leach. That's when you had the raincoats on, as I remember. You and your counterparts. Mullins a three. Justin Mullins, a set shot three-pointer. And the Cats are up 7, 42-35.
He's playing with a ton of confidence. I love it.
He might have himself a double-double at this rate. Here's Slaggert, crosses over, feeds it to Thomas. On the left, there's Abo. Pull up 17-footer good off the bounce. And Abo with just his second field goal of the game. 42-37 Northwestern, 15:43 to go. Leach started right, cuts back left. Sends it to Martinelli, now on the right side. Here's Mullins driving, feeds it in the corner. Leach is there, drives into the paint, spins to his left, and he draws the foul.
I'll tell you what, every time a Cats player catches it, they're looking at the rim and making a ball fake or making a head fake, and they are playing aggressive right now. I love it.
And he'll go to the free throw line here when we come back. Chicagoland for premium apparel and promotional products. Look no further than IAS Branding. Proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, the industry standard in corporate, athletic, and event merchandise. IAS Branding is your one-stop solution to bring your brand to life. Visit IASbranding.com to learn more. Northwestern leads USC 42-37, 15:28 to go. Second half is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Looking for a fast break out of traffic? Hop on board Metra and say goodbye to gridlock. With our 95% on time rate, Metra gets you where you're going fast. Metra Fast. Plus, we have fares and passes for every kind of rider. So whether you're heading to work, home, or even to cheer on your favorite team, we're your number one choice for getting there quickly, comfortably, and safely. Drive less. Do more with Metra, a proud sponsor of Northwestern men's basketball.
Hey, Wildcat fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Northwestern football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Northwestern Wildcats. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Get up to the minute Chicago news weekdays at 2 on the Lisa Dent Show on WGN.
A new Northwestern gear. Shop at the official team store of Northwestern Athletics. Game day spirit at their location on Central Street in Evanston or online 24/7 at shop.nusports.com. Mentioned all the transfers Eric Musselman has completely flipped this roster from last year. And, of course, the names, Boogie Ellis was their leading scorer a year ago. And all these guys have moved on, including one name you might know, Bronny James. Played in 25 games for USC last year. Started 6, averaged 4.8 a game, and now he's in the NBA.
He's got a new teammate, too. Somebody that's
he does.
A new all-star.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Might be about the same age. I guess Bronny's a few years younger.
I didn't think about that. That's crazy.
15:28 to go. 42-37, the Wildcat lead. 2 free throws coming up here after the foul on St. Thomas. Thomas at Loyola in 22 and 23. He averaged about 2 points a game, but last year at Northern Colorado, almost 20 points and 10 rebounds a game. Almost averaged a double-double, a 20 and 10 game every time out. Jalen Leach at the free throw line, 86%, 7th in the Big Ten.
This is that capitalizing moment.
Yep, you got to make free throws too, right?
Yep.
Leach at the line, free throw good. Jalen over the last 5 games, 19.4 points and 16 of 30 on three-pointers before tonight. As he knocks down both the free throws, Cats are back up 7, 44-37. Slackard handles the ball, met by Leach, driving right, Fitzmaurice in for Nicholson now. Slaggert picks up his dribble, feeds it to Agee. Agee gives it off Abo at the top of the key against Leach. Now back on the right, foul line extended. Agee, Slaggert gets the skip pass on the left, shovels to Abo. Abo spinning, puts up an off-balance 15-footer, no good. Rebound Karam's right to Ty Berry. Good defensive set.
Yeah, good defense. Great to cap that one off with the rebound, too.
The Wildcats have tied their season high for offensive rebounds tonight with 16, and we've got 15 minutes to go. Here's Leach, head fake, drives on Slackard, in the lane, goes up for the shot, over the rim, no good, tipped out of bounds by USC.
It was a strong move. I would just like to see him stop and maybe pull back and shoot a fadeaway or just like a little touch shot, but he wanted to force it up there.
Abo out, AG out, Patton and Yates in for USC. Patton with 3 fouls. Inbounds pass goes to Fitzmaurice, quickly Martinelli looking for Berry beyond the 3-point line, jogs out in front, feeds Mullins. Mullins back to Ty, 4-3, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Which way? It's going to stay with the Wildcats. Martinelli tipped it off a Trojan player.
He is everywhere. I mean, he just finds the ball. He hawks it, man. He is awesome.
He's 1 rebound shy of his 4th double-double of the year. Inbounds pass goes to Berry, quickly to Fitzmaurice. And now Leach had it knocked away. He gets it back down the lane. Goes up for the shot. It was blocked. Fitzmaurice, the rebound in traffic. He gets fouled.
What energy Keenan brings to the floor when he's on the floor. I mean, Jalen makes a great play on that, but Keenan is all over the board when he gets a chance to.
Keenan will go to the free throw line here. The foul on Thomas is 2nd. That's the 3rd team foul. Keenan at the line, 3 of 4 on the season. Bends his knees, fires the free throw, good.
That was pretty. He takes his time.
You know, he shoots at a high percentage. He's got a nice little mid-range jumper. And he's seeing significant playing time here, starting around midseason. 2nd free throw up and good. And the Wildcats have matched their largest lead at 9 points, 46-37, with 14-13 to go.
This is one of those moments, Dave, a little capitalizing moment.
Here's Thomas, what you talked about, Nate. Mullins staying on Thomas, trying to back his way towards the paint. Now looks inside, and there's Patton. His shot off the glass, no good. Martinelli, strong rebound. There's his double-double.
Man.
4th of the year, 5th of his career. 13:50 to go, 46-37. Cats can go up by double digits. Martinelli stripped of the ball and fouled. It's only the 4th SC foul. It's called on Thomas.
I think Nick wanted the NBA rule continuation foul on that one. I think he thought he was going up. People are arguing that it should come to the college game. I'm not sure I agree with that.
I'm not either. But there are times when you want to see it.
There's also times where the other team scores and you don't want to see it. I agree with that. No, they're looking at it, I guess. And what a great stop. We'll go back to that stop. I mean, you cap it off with a good rebound, but they were just dribbling the air out of it down there. And Nick and the team stayed stout on defense.
All right, Cats will inbound. Leach to throw it in. Still looking. Gets it to Fitzmaurice. Hands back to Jalen. Circling to the top. Now finds a curling Barry. Lobs one for Fitzmaurice. Makes a nice catch and dunks it with a right hand. The pass was a little bit behind him. He hauled it in. He spun it. He threw it down with the right hand. Cats are up 11, 48-37. Slackert off to Patton. Patton with Fitzmaurice. Tries to feed a bounce inside. It's stolen by Leach, and Leach is fouled 90 feet from the basket.
And Keenan's pumping up the crowd. This is awesome.
He's one of those guys, Nate. I don't know who on the 17 team was that guy. Gavin Skelly.
Gavin Skelly.
There you go.
He's right behind me.
That was easy.
He's at the game today. That's awesome. Yeah, Gavin threw down some thunderous dunks out of nowhere. Man,
how about this hand for Keenan Fitzmaurice? And Wildcats go a little smaller here. The foul was on Patton, his fourth. And there's an offensive foul on Ty Berry.
Man, they love calling fouls on Ty.
3 on Ty.
I didn't see what happened, but.
So it's SC ball, 48-37 Northwestern, 13:08 to go. Cats with their largest lead. Here's Thomas. Looks to his right. Yates against Mullins. Jump pass out to Slacker. Charlino trying to stay with him. He'll take a three. Got it. Mullins closed down on him, and he got that three up there. And here comes Fitzmaurice up off the bench. 48-40 at the three-pointer by Slacker, who's got 16 points today. Here's Martinelli trying a 15-footer. Nothing but net.
That was beauty. Now you just got to get a stop. You got to get a stop here.
Slacker 16 points in the game. 50-40 Northwestern. They go backdoor. The pass back out. Around to Yates for three from the left. That's no good. Rebound fought for Barry and Noling battling for it. That's a tie-up. It'll stay with USC on the arrow. Here comes Fitzmaurice in, replacing Ty Berry, and Blake Smith will come in, replacing Cheravino. USC will inbound, baseline right, down by 10. Thomas lobs it, Yates catches, high right. Yates picked up by Fitzmaurice on the switch. Out it goes. Noling, a little floater in the lane, in and out. Rebound, Martinelli.
And they got a wide open look there, but good D.
Cats have outscored them 17-9 here in the second half. Here's Martinelli driving floater off the glass, no good. He put it back in. Nick Martinelli, another rebound and a putback, and the Cats are up by 12 for the first time tonight.
Nick Martinelli is inevitable. Man, he is so good.
Death taxes and Martinelli. Now a baseline cut by Noling. Left-hand layup good, and it's 52-42. They lost Matt Noling there, and he scores to cut the lead to 10 with 11:36 to go. Leads to Martinelli. Martinelli, foul out extended right. He'll try from there. In and out. Rebound Noling.
I don't mind that shot. Maybe a few more ball movement. Keep the hot hand.
Yates, high-low, bobbled underneath, but it's caught and bounced back to Thomas, who lays it in. A.G. able to save it on the baseline, and the lead cut to 8, 52-44, 11:09 to go.
I sound like a broken record, Dave, but you got to use these moments and just be patient and be aggressive.
Here, Thomas, to give a go, bouncing to Martinelli, low on the left, put it up, and rattles home for Nick. What did you say about inevitable?
Be patient and aggressive, and Nick Martinelli is inevitable.
54-44 Northwestern. We approach the midway point, second half. A.G. against Fitzmaurice. right of the circle and a foul or a timeout.
He's a foul on Jalen.
What do they call it on Jalen? Yep. Okay. But that will also get us to a timeout here with 10:41 remaining. Visit Minnesota to see why frozen water is magical and experience the thrill of feeling hot in single-digit temps. Thrill the whole family with outdoor fun, a trip to an indoor water park, the iconic Mall of America. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com. And Wildcats fans, score a basket for your taste buds on game days with Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese made by 4 generations of master cheesemakers and available at your local grocer. Northwestern leads USC 54-44, 10:41 to go, second half. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Bud Light was brewed to be a delicious and easy-to-drink beer, even when the little things in life are hard, like when the game is going into overtime, but you have even more time to enjoy it, and a fresh Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local retailer today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Being a union member, do you fully understand your pension benefits? Have you considered the tax implications of your benefits? Could you use a review of your spousal retirement options? I'm Lori Whittingham Derby, Managing Director for Megan Financial. We provide financial planning solutions exclusively designed for the hardworking men and women of organized labor. Megan Financial will help you take steps to pursue the growth you want and the protection you need. Visit us at megent.com.
Investment executive offering security and advisory services through Cetera Advisors, LLC, member FINRA SIPC.
Lou Manfredini at House Smarts Radio. He has all you need Saturday mornings starting at 6 on WGN.
Your small business keeps you on the go. Progressive Commercial Insurance keeps your policy within reach with our easy-to-use mobile app. Learn more at progressivecommercial.com. Don't forget, we're back with you Saturday night from Seattle. Late night basketball. The Wildcats and the Washington Huskies. That game will tip at 9:30 Chicago time. We'll be on the air right after Blackhawks hockey Saturday night, right around 9:15, or as soon as Charlie Romeliotis can get it to us. But we will be with you certainly by 9:30 for the tip between the Cats and the Huskies, the Cats and the Dogs. And then Tuesday night, a 10 p.m. start Chicago time for the Wildcats and the Ducks in Eugene. So a different kind of road trip for the Wildcats. Instead of just the normal protocol, as you know, Nate, is you practice at home the day before the game, then you get on the bus, go to O'Hare, fly to your destination, have dinner, check in the hotel, have dinner, get up, shoot around, play the game, fly home right after the game. This time, we're flying out on Friday. Game is Saturday night. We'll stay in Seattle until Monday, practice in Seattle Monday, then fly to Eugene, shoot around there on Tuesday, and then play there, and then stay over and fly home Wednesday. So it's like an NBA road trip, I guess.
I mean, if you think about it, USC and UCLA have been doing that this year.
Nicholson tips the inbounds pass out of bounds. Northwestern ball off of AG, who's protesting to no avail. Matt Nicholson got a hand on the inbounds pass. 54-44 Northwestern. Blake Smith in for the Cats. There's a bounce. Nicholson finds Smith cutting down the lane. Layup no good. He got fouled. Boy, he wanted that one too.
Yeah, he did. I think he deserved that one, to be honest.
Nice play. Nice caught by Smith.
Well, Blake Smith being guarded by one of the guards. One of the guards just ran and double teamed Jalen Leach, and Matt did a great job stepping up. Blake just cut to the rim. He was wide open.
Second foul on Slackert. Blake Smith to the free throw line. 2 for 2 on the year. Free throw up, good. That's up by 11. Another free throw attempt coming here. That was the 6th team foul on USC, by the way. So free throws are going to say a lot about the outcome of this game. He makes them both. And the Wildcats match their largest lead, 12 points, 56-44, 10.5 remaining. Slacker bouncing for Thomas. Played by Mullins. Goes inside, threw it out of bounds, threw it away. Tried to hit Noling on the back cut and threw it into the student section on the east end here at Welsh Ryan Arena.
A lot of unforced errors by USC, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it, Dave.
8 turnovers now by the Trojans. 56-44, 10-17 to go. Here's Leach, right point. Feeds Martinelli. Martinelli motioning to Mullins. As Martinelli drives that way. Now Mullins a straight on three. It's good! Justin Mullins from Nick Martinelli. Cats are up 15, 59-44. Now at the other end, Slacker crosses over, drives on Smith. In traffic, out to Agee for an open three. Good. Sean Agee with his second of the game, his first points this half, and it's 59-47.
Blake Smith did a great job on defense, stopping Slackard on driving in the lane.
There's a bounce, Leach to Martinelli at the top against Noling. Now he gets a hard screen from Mullins, picked up by Slackard, floater on the baseline, good. By Nick Martinelli, 61-47. With that left-hand floater. Noling wide on the right for USC. Drives in, kicks it out. Agee, another three. That one's no good. Rebound, Mullins. Good, strong rebound.
He's well on his way to his double-double.
Well, he's got 11 points. Should have been his seventh rebound. Yep. Yeah. There is Martinelli, fouled by Noling. And then a little extracurricular jawing between the two teams. Justin Mullins, 11 points, 7 rebounds tonight.
Mr. Noling didn't know about Nick Martinelli now, or before this. He definitely knows who he is now.
Noling with his first. One and one here for Nick Martinelli. Nick eyes the rim, free throw up, and it rims out. Rebound Agee. 61-47 Northwestern, 8:45 to go. Yates bumped a little bit by Jalen Leach and a foul called. It's his third. So Mullins, certainly a season highs for points and rebounds. But I have to go back to look at his numbers from last year. Here's KJ Wyndham in for Jalen Leach. And USC will inbound it down by 14, 8:42 remaining. And to Thomas. AGS screen. Kicks it out. Yates a three from the left. Good.
KJ just got,
like that, it's down to 11.
Yeah. KJ just got stuck on the inside, the down screen, roll and replace. Great offense by USC, I'll say that.
That's working around the perimeter. Smith to Mullins. Now Wyndham to Nicholson. Hands it back to KJ. Bouncing for Smith beyond the three-point line. Blake starts to drive, cut off by Thomas. Gives it back to Wyndham. Shot clock at 7. Wyndham looking with 3 with 2. Shovels Mullins 3. Good! He hit another one. His third of the game. 64-50. Late clock three-pointer for Mullins from KJ Wyndham. 7:48 to go. How about that? Yates now driving, gets inside, jumper fading away, no good. Foul called, timeout, 7:43 remaining. Justin Mullins, 14 points, 7 rebounds. The Wildcats have 20 offensive rebounds for the first time since they won at Georgetown a couple of years ago. Ozinga's purpose is to make a positive impact in the community, which is why they are the proud sponsor of the Together Building Better promotion. For every point the Northwestern men's and women's basketball team scores this season, Ozinga will donate $1 to the NU Dance Marathon. Thank you, Ozinga, for your support in this great cause. It's Northwestern 64, USC 50, 7:43 remaining. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
With the Northwestern Wildcats debit card from Wintrust Community Banks, you're ready for every season. Football, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, lacrosse, tennis, fencing, field hockey, wrestling, golf, soccer, cross country, and swimming and diving. Phew. Be purple and proud all year round with your very own Wildcats debit card. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account and score a $300 opening bonus with qualifying activities. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern to get your Wildcats card today. Wintrust, Chicago's bank. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnicks.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us.
Spend your afternoons with Lisa Dent, weekdays at 2 on Chicago's news station, WGN Radio.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM Big Ten Radio, channel 372, and then TAR and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games plus interviews and analysis. So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com. Northwestern Basketball is brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep Number smart beds let you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Now save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Limited time, exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Dave Ennett, Nate Taphorn from Welsh Ryan Arena. Northwestern 64, USC 57-43 remaining. Justin Mullins having himself a big night offensively tonight. We'll give you more on that in just a moment. But right now, USC's Wesley Yates will be at the free throw line after the Northwestern foul on Martinelli. Free throw up and good for Yates.
Justin's
that
career
was the fifth.
Justin's career high is 27.
Right. That was when he was at Denver. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure this is his high as a Wildcat. And Yates makes them both. The foul on Martinelli was his second to fifth team foul. A little backcourt pressure here by SC. It's 64-52. 7:37 to go. You got to keep scoring.
I agree with
Martinelli looks around. He's in some trouble here. Gets rid of it to Leach. Guarded by Yates. Shot clock down to 15. He's out at the logo. Finds Nicholson. Wide on the right. Hands it back to Jalen. Jalen bumped by AG. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it low on the right. There's Nicholson. Throws up a wild shot. Got it back. Put it back up. Missed it. And it's rebounded by AG for SC. USC can get it back down to 10 or single digits with a 3. They work it under the basket and then throw the ball away. It was Thomas trying to get it to a teammate. He was on the baseline pin there, and he threw it right, bounced it to Ty Berry.
Another unforced turnover right there. That was great.
Turnover number 9. Steal number 1 for Ty. He's got a boatload in his career. Jab step by Martinelli. Drives on Yates. Goes up for the shot. Over the rim. No good. Rebound fought forward and grabbed by Thomas for SC. And here comes Yates the other way against Mullins. Put it up off the rim. A foul called and 2 shots again coming up for Yates here, and a chance to cut it back down to 10 points.
Coach Collins was lobbying for a foul on USC on Nick down on the other end, and I can't say I don't agree.
This foul on Mullins, his second. So Fitzmaurice is going to be checking in for the Wildcats. You can hear the crowd reaction. Yates at the line, 2 shots. Again, first one up and good. Fitzmaurice in for Nicholson. 64-53. 6:33 showing on the clock.
This is a very important 4 minutes, this segment.
I always feel when it's inside of 12 minutes, it's a long way from over. And he makes them both, and the lead is 10 with 6:33 to go. Northwestern is 64, USC 54. Full court pressure here by the Trojans. They try to trap Leach. He's in some trouble, but finds Mullins open. Handles it across to Berry, who is now checked back for the Wildcats. 6:22 to go.
They had a nice 3-on-2 there. I'm glad they pulled it out there.
Here's Leach. Shot clock down to 10. Thomas takes him. Shot clock at 6. Let's see what Leach does. Fakes the 3. Shovels Berry a 3. Nope. Rebound Fitzmaurice, and he's fouled. He just makes plays.
This crowd loves 5. Holy cow. People standing up giving fist bumps, and that's awesome. What a great rebound, though. He's skied for that one.
Foul number 3 on AG. I think he's become a bigger contributor to this team than we were thinking earlier in the season. He will go to the free throw line right here. Free throw up and good.
Smooth.
65-54. That's going to go back up by 12 with this one. The Wildcats free throw up. Good. 66-54.
It's a big stop. You know, they're all big, but this one's big.
Now here's Yates. Bumped a little, puts up a straight on 3. Got it. 66-57. Yates heating up. His second 3 of the game. He's got 12 points. 5:43 to go. Martinelli. Dolan gives him a wide berth. Now creeps towards him. Bounce to Fitzmaurice. AG out to guard him. And the ball caroms off of Mullins into the backcourt. And this is going to be an over and back, I believe.
No, he tipped it right in front of us.
Now the officials are going to talk it over. Yep, it's Northwestern ball.
He tipped it right in front of us.
Your eyes are better than mine, Nate. They're younger.
Well, it was right in this angle here, about 45 degrees right in front of me, and I swear, I put...
Well, you're right.
I'd take all my mortgage out and throw it on that.
I wouldn't do that. Under any circumstances.
I'm just joking.
Nicholson back in for Fitzmaurice. Martinelli in to Leach. 5.5 left. Shot clock at 8. And Leach driving coast to coast. And Leach is hurt. He got AG up over his back. A travel is called, and Leach is down. He's clutching his right knee.
That was awkward.
Yeah, an awkward fall. I think he banged his knee really hard. Athletic trainer Jeff Tanaka out there to look at him.
I hope he banged his knee. I think he knocked knees with somebody. I think a non-contact would be pretty bad. I thought he was going to jump over him.
He's in some pain. Still seated. 66-57 Northwestern, 5:26 to go. Blake Smith is going to check in for the Wildcats. They just showed the replay. Here it is on the Jumbotron. He immediately clutched his knee. And he's up to his feet. And he's limping pretty badly. This gets a nice hand from the students over towards the end of the bench and takes his seat over on the Northwestern bench. So Blake Smith comes in.
Give a chance for Jalen to catch his breath. I mean, Blake's getting some great minutes. I'd love to see Ty step up. Justin's going to have to step up even more. I mean,
well, and also you lose a veteran ball handler. You're going to face some pressure here. Clock will start when it's touched by Yates. He touches it now. 5:25 to go. That's by 9 points. Here's Yates, gets to the baseline. Ball knocked away by Berry, out of bounds. Last touch by Ty. He had the steal for a moment. high. I mentioned a lot of steals. The one he had a few minutes ago, 151st of his career.
Wow.
Bounds goes to Agee. Nicholson out guarding him at the three-point line. He's hit a couple. Here's Yates now. Driving on Smith. Works his way into the paint. Shovels it underneath. And nowhere to go for Agee. Shot clock at 7. He dribbles out. Sends it into the corner. And Domo missed the three. And then on the rebound, this is going to be a jump ball. It's going to belong to the Wildcats or the Arrows. Nicholson grabbed it. It really shouldn't advance the arrow. It looked like Matt had it.
Yeah.
In any event, it's Northwestern ball. 4:55 to go. Martinelli brings it up.
For the foreseeable future, I think Nick's going to bring it up.
Here's Barry, left point from Martinelli. Return feed for Martinelli. Looking around, tries to step through two defenders, and he's fouled. With 4:43 to go, and Nick will go to the free throw line. Chance to pump it back up to double figures here.
That's going to happen a lot where Nick's going to get, if he's going to bring the ball up, he's going to get doubled at the top of the key. Him and Ty. Whoever's guarding Blake Smith is just going to leave his man and go and double.
Foul on Abo. Martinelli at the line. Nick 3 for 4 from the line. Free throw up and no good. On the front end. And at the other end, shot no good, and a Northwestern foul called. Mullins.
That was faster than Michigan State-style basketball right there. That was
got that ball down quickly, and Yates will go to the free throw line. I was still writing down the missed free throw and looked up, and all of a sudden you're at the other end. So here's Yates again. Perfect from the line, 6 for 6. 4:39 on the clock. 66-57 Northwestern. He bangs the first one in, 66-58.
USC is not going to be scared on defense. They're going to be really aggressive.
Another one coming here. For Yates. Get him within 7, and he missed it. Rebound tipped around. Abo gets it and lays it in. And it's a 6-point game, 66-60. 4:27 to go. Martinelli ahead in the front court to Mullins. Cats led by as many as 15. The lead now down to 6. There's Blake Smith down the lane, gets inside, throws it up. He got fouled.
Hard.
Yeah, he gets knocked down. Fourth foul on Agee. 66-60.
Two things you got to do in these last 4 minutes and 11 seconds. You got to make free throws and you got to rebound the ball.
No doubt. All right, this free throw by Blake Smith is good. This was a shooting foul in any event. That's now 10 team fouls on SC. So Cats are in the double bonus. And the second one up and no good. Missed it wide left. And the rebound taken by Thomas. 4:06 to go. 67-60. Thomas shovels. There's Yates. Goes up. Scores. Nicholson put up an arm. He scores over him. The lead down to 5. And this has been the Wesley Yates Show. 3:50 remaining. 67-62 Northwestern. Martinelli threads the needle with a bounce to Smith. Back to Barry. Now Martinelli returns it to Ty. Drives right side. Drives past Noling. Lobs it across to Mullins. Back to Martinelli. Shot clock at 10. Martinelli spins his way into the paint. He gets fouled.
We're going to get a break here.
3:30 to go. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the best tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our product lineup and for a store locator. It's Northwestern 67, USC 62, 3:30 remaining. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Our patient Mike had blood clots deep in his lungs that were putting his heart under major duress. Using a minimally invasive procedure pioneered by our team, we were able to clear them.
Top ranked in Illinois for heart and vascular by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Memorial Hospital used tiny balloons to widen the vessels in his lungs, the first in Illinois to master this breakthrough method.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud to have helped him breathe freely again.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
It's a new year, and I have a new announcement. Bob Surratt inviting you to join us on October 17th as we cruise for 12 days from Lisbon to Rome on Oceania Cruise Line's luxurious Nautica. We'll see Seville, Spain, Tangier, Morocco, Tunis, Tunisia, Sicily, and incredible Sorrento, Italy. We'll be enjoying Oceania's award-winning dining and service. Log on to WGNradio.com, the Surratt Show page, click on the ad, or call the travel store, 800-777-6540, 800-777-6540.
Now, let's get you back to Wildcat basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Heading to Wells Ride Arena to catch all the action. Metra gets you to the game fast. Metra Fast. Skip the stress of parking and hop on board for a fast break from traffic. Metra, a proud partner of Northwestern men's basketball. Well, the Wildcats had a 66-54 lead with 6 minutes to go. But Yates has made a three-pointer, a layup, and made a couple of threes. He has scored all but 2 of USC's last 17 points, or 12 points, I should say. And USC has cut it down to 5 points here, but Nick Martinelli, who's missed his last 2 free throw attempts, will go to the line here after the foul on Thomas. And Nick will have a chance, 2 shots to try to put the Wildcats up. Well, if he can make them both, put them up by 7, make it a 3-possession ball game with 3.5 left. Slackard in for USC, Thomas.
This under 4 was a great timing because it allowed Coach Collins and Brian James to give a formula for when they do trap in the half court. I think it gave them some tough looks when they were rushing the defense. When the defense was rushing the ball, Blake Smith had to be ready on that.
At the free throw line, Nick Martinelli, good. 18 for Nick. 20 points for Nick Martinelli. They'll need to shortchange him. Second free throw. That one's good. Well, that helps. 69-62. Nicholson, Berry, Martinelli, Mullins, and Smith, who's Slackard. Stop-and-go dribble. Fakes the 3. Gets it back to Yates with Berry on him. Yates to Agee. Back to Slackard. As Nicholson now picks him up at the top. He goes into Agee mid-post. The drop step, tried to reverse the ball, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with USC.
We got 5 on the clock here.
5 seconds on the shot clock. USC takes it out on the baseline. Now by 7. They get it into Ambo on the baseline, out of bounds, and he lays it in, and it's back to a 5-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Just a miscommunication on the backside of that. You gotta stay tight.
Here's Martinelli to Berry. Gives it back to Nick. 2:49 to go. Right wing for Smith. Left-hand dribble, Blake Smith to Justin Mullins. Mullins drives in, fires it to Nicholson. Out to Smith, 7 to shoot. Smith drives in, and he gets fouled. And Blake Smith will go to the free throw line.
He's got to be ready to catch the ball. He's wide open every time. They're leaving him. He's got to go to the middle of the floor and be able to operate in that, right in that little free throw line area.
2:36 to go. Blake at the line. Free throw, no good. He will have another. Blake Smith now 3 for 5. Takes a deep breath. 2:36 to go. That one's good. The lead back to 6. 70-64, 2:35 remaining. Slackard into the front court. Stops and pops for 3. Good. 70-67. Slackard hits another one. And the lead is down to 3 with 2:22 to go.
Stay patient, be aggressive.
And how good has he been tonight? Man. There's Mullins now. 2:13 remaining. Back to Martinelli. Nick Martinelli on the right against Thomas. Fires it to Mullins. Shot clock at 8. Back to Nick. The drop step on the baseline. Puts it up. Missed it. Tipped up and in by Martinelli. I'm not sure how he did that. 72-67. Now Slackard puts up a 3. No good. He got fouled. 3 free throws for Slackard.
That was a high IQ play. It's just a veteran play. Got a guy on your hip. Just throw it up there and help you get a foul. I don't know how Nick got to that ball. That was just will right there.
23 and 13 tonight for Martinelli. Slackard at the line. 3 shots. First one, no good. He's got 2 more. 72-67 Northwestern. 1:51 on the clock.
We'll take justice.
8 fouls on Northwestern, by the way. Second free throw. That was no good.
Everybody loves it for a chicken sandwich, Dave.
Let's see, where is he? Needs to miss 2 more. Yeah. And this one is good. 72-68. Here comes Noling in for Slackard. So Slackard makes 2 out of 3. What a game he's had, though.
He's played aggressive.
Martinelli inbounds to Mullins. Justin Mullins handling the ball, working against Yates. 1:45 to go. Had the ball get away. Got it back. Got a hustle. Into the front court. Falling down. Saves it to Barry. And
Coach Collins was calling for a timeout maybe 10 seconds ago. He had Eric Musselman.
He got a timeout. He finally got it.
Yeah. You had Eric Musselman in the ref's face, and you had Chris Collins right on the other side of him screaming for a timeout.
1:39 to go. 72-68 Northwestern. We're going to take a break here. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. Northwestern leading 72-68. 1:39 to go. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Woodtrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
From sledding in town to trying something new, we're going ice climbing! Minnesota winters offer endless outdoor adventures. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North at exploreminnesota.com.
America has an undeniable, unstoppable energy. At Constellation, our energy matches yours. We're generating electricity 24/7 with hydro, wind, solar, and the nation's largest carbon-free nuclear fleet. Enough clean energy to power 15 million homes today, and a commitment to helping you build a brighter tomorrow. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
This winter, come see what being ranked the #1 state in public art spending looks like. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
Listen to me, Lou Manfredini, on House Smarts Radio, Saturday mornings from 6 to 10 on WGN.
72-68 Northwestern, 1:39 to go. The Wildcats taking a timeout here. Justin Mullins having some trouble bringing the ball up. Justin tonight with 14 points and 7 rebounds. Most points he has scored since he was playing for the University of Denver. And that was February 16th of 2023 against South Dakota State. And tonight he's been terrific. 4 threes, 5 of 6 shooting, 14 points. The Wildcats trying to hang on here, up by 4 with 1:39 to go. And the Cats taking the timeout, drawing up a play. See what they do coming out of the timeout.
I think it'll be pretty important. I mean, 18 on the clock. If you can wind the clock down to under 10 and then get a stop, you're looking pretty good. But you gotta be really stout on your defense and really execute on offense. This is no time to mess around here.
All right, it's Mullins, Martinelli, Nicholson, Smith, and Berry for the Wildcats again. Jalen Leach, last time I looked, was not on the bench area.
He's back now.
He is back now.
Yep.
So hopefully he's okay. Mullins will inbound the ball. Gets it into Martinelli. With Thomas on it. Now they run a double at him. And he tries to step through. Can't do it. Feeds it out to Blake Smith. Left wing. Smith now up top. Berry, 5 to shoot. Ty driving hard. Goes up for the shot. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by AG. Here comes USC down by 4 with 1:18. And Yates driving on Mullins. Puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound. Up for grabs. Still loose. And Nicholson has it and gets a timeout. Matt Nicholson dives onto the floor at the bottom of that scrum, and Nick Martinelli comes away limping.
Something happened on defense. I think I felt the floor vibrate when Matt went on the floor, though. He went with some aggression.
Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat Basketball.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
Dave Bennett, Nate Taphorn from Wells Ride Arena. And late on this Tuesday evening, the Wildcats trying to hang on against the USC Trojans. Well, I guess Nick's okay. Jogs back to the other end. 1:08 remaining. Cats by 4.
29 on the clock. I'm curious when they're going to start fouling.
All right. The Cats without their top free throw shooter, Jalen Leach. Mullins gets it, goes back to Martinelli. Fires it ahead. Blake Smith into the front court. Pressure on Mullins now. Mullins to the baseline, comes back out, feeds Berry. We're down to 55 seconds. Down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Smith open wide right. Down to 10 seconds. Martinelli right baseline, turn, shoots, scores with 46.6. Did a spin a rim. I put it up with the left hand and scores 74-68. Now here's AG, fakes the three. Hands it to Abo. He'll put up a three, and it's good. And one. The three is good, and a foul on Blake Smith. Well, the Trojans getting hot late. Now they can cut it to 2 points here. Abo with 35.8. The and one for a 4-point play. He missed it. Rebound Mullins. Now, wait a minute. Was there a lane violation?
I think it was a foul.
A foul. A foul on USC.
Yeah.
And the Cats will go to the other end. Wow.
I think AG really shoved Matt underneath the rim, so I think Matt's shooting too.
And they're going to go to the monitor, I think, on this. (74-71) Northwestern. Never easy, Nate. It's never easy.
No, like I said, Big Ten. Welcome to Big Ten.
You get up by 15. The other day, they got up by 9 in the second half on Wisconsin. And it's hard to win games, whether you're home or road in the Big Ten.
You got injuries. Obviously, you lose Brooks. Like, there's just so many things you got to fight through on this.
Nice to see Brooks Barnheiser on the bench. Not nice to see him in street clothes, but boy, he has been leading the cheers for his teammates all night.
He's handing out. I've looked over. He's handing out water bottles, towels. He's getting guys in huddles. He is the ultimate teammate competitor. Man, I miss him.
I don't know if you saw this. 96 career games he played. First Big Ten player to score over 1,000 points, get over 500 rebounds, over 200 assists in 96 or fewer games since Michael Redd at Ohio State in the late 90s.
Holy cow.
I mean, that's amazing.
I think Brian James coached both of those guys.
He did.
That's crazy. Man, you can't say enough about Brooks. He is such a competitor.
And he's going to stay with the team the rest of the season. He just can't play.
Yeah.
We'll talk to Coach Chris Collins on our post-game show. Talk to a player here when the game ends. Still at the monitor, and we aren't privy to what they're looking at.
It's to be very important for them to take care of the ball. Obviously, 30 seconds to go.
35 seconds remaining. It was a foul on Agee, his fifth. So Nicholson will go to the free throw line. Two shots for Matt, 52% for the line. He's been bringing that average up. Gets two right here. First one up, get it out.
Looks good.
But this one would make it a two-possession game. 35-second showing on the clock. Misses USC. Be down by 3 still. Unless the Cats can get the rebound. That one is good. It rolled around and dropped through. 75-71. 32 seconds to go. Here's Slacker, deep three. He got fouled on this shot by Smith. And Slacker will have a chance to tie the game with 29 seconds to go.
I hate to harp on it. That's the third time Blake Smith has fouled a three-point shooter. Slacker twice.
So Slacker for the tie with 29 seconds left. Free throw, good. And we are tied 75 all.
One possession here, Dave.
Yep. Cats can hold for the final shot.
I'm going to get it across.
One thing we know, they've played on a lot of overtime. Here's Martinelli bouncing to Barry.
Blake Smith's got to be ready to come and get the ball. They're going to go and double whoever's got the ball.
All right, here they come at Barry. Timeout Northwestern with 12.1.
All right, go and win the game. That's all you can do now. Can't dwell on the old. Go and win the game.
The Wildcats have played. They're tied for the most overtime games in the country the last 2 years. 9 of them. But they have a much better record than the other team, which is Bucknell. They're 6-3 in those games. Now, granted, they would prefer not to have to do it right now.
I'd love to just...
Yes.
It's past my bedtime, Dave. I'm sure it's past yours as well.
Well, you know, against Maryland, it was Martinelli who took the shot at the end of overtime to win it.
Yep. 0.7.
So let's see what they do here. 12 seconds on the clock, tie game.
It looked like they put Angelo Charvino into the lineup, or Blake Smith as well. So they've gone with a more offensive lineup.
Martinelli, 25 points, 13 rebounds tonight. It's the 11th time he's scored 20 or more this season. 13 rebounds, I believe his second highest total. He had 14 at Dayton early in the year. Well, if you're USC, you have to be feeling pretty good about what you've just accomplished.
Yep.
With some help.
Down 14, come back.
Yeah, down 15.
Down 15.
Yeah,
come back,
but down by 12 at 6 minutes. And so it's Cherovino, Barry, Martinelli, Nicholson. Mullins will inbound. 12.1 on the clock. How good has Slacker been for them?
Really.
4 points.
Unfortunately, really good.
Yep. At the wrong time, too. Well, early and late.
Yeah, yeah.
And Yates in between. All right, Mullins to inbound, right sideline. Bounces into Martinelli with 10, with 9. Nick Out on the right with 7, with 6 on the baseline. Steps through, fires, scores with 2.6.
USC has 2 more timeouts. What a play. What a play.
With the defenders. And swished it home, and the Wildcats lead it 77-75, 2.4 remaining.
What a play.
USC taking a timeout. They have 2 more. And the Wildcats will talk things over here. Up by 2.4 seconds remaining.
I don't want to give them ideas, but typically if you have a little more time, I would say this is probably on the cusp. You throw a baseball pass and call timeout right away, just to the front court to try to draw up a play down there. I would love to see Keenan on the ball to maybe disrupt that. I don't know what they're going to try to do. The Cats have no timeouts, but typically that's something that...
You know, I remember once when a guy stood on that baseline down to our right and threw a baseball pass all the way down the floor that a center caught and put in at the buzzer. Am I imagining that?
No, I don't know. I think you were like right here, weren't you?
I was right here and almost got buried in the aftermath.
Yeah.
All right.
They went with small. Cats went small.
Blake Smith back in. It'll be Thomas to trigger, 94 feet away with 2.8 on the clock. 2.8.
You have to figure that they're going to Slackard or Yates.
I would.
Yeah.
Right? And it's likely to be a 3. Here we go. Thomas looking to get it in. Gets it Slackard across midcourt with 1. Ball stolen by Berry. Out of bounds. No time on the clock. They're going to take a look and check this at the monitor. Ty Berry knocked the ball away. Is there any time left when the ball went out of bounds? That's the question. And they will review this at the monitor.
I hope not.
I'm not sure. But they will take a look. But if there's any time left, it can't be much.
No.
But they're... Let's see. We're getting a look at it right here. Here's Slackard. Berry knocked it away. It looked like it trickled out with... I don't know. Is there... Okay. No, that's it. I believe that's it.
They've called the game.
That's the ball game. The ball game is over. And the Wildcats win. Nick Martinelli, the game winner. And the Wildcats beat SC 77-75 in regulation. What a ball game. Martinelli does it again. We're going to talk to Justin Mullins here in a moment, who had himself his finest night as a Wildcat. And the Cats snapped their 3-game losing streak, and they knocked off the USC Trojans dramatically here tonight. How about that, Nate? This routine?
All I got is Nick Martinelli is inevitable. He is so good at basketball, and he is so fun to watch.
27 points and 13 rebounds for Martinelli tonight. But here comes Justin Mullins over to us right now, and he's going to suit up. And Justin, what a night for you!
Yeah,
congratulations,
Thank you.
Justin Mullins, 14 points, 7 rebounds. Take us through the last minute and actually through the last 12 seconds after Coach took the timeout with 12 seconds to go. You set up for that final basket.
Man, it was crazy. We just set up and we decided to get Nick the ball, and he just made a play, which is what great players do. He's continued to do it time and time again, and he came through for us. It just worked out. It was a scary game at the end, but we pulled it out. We all stepped up and we pulled it out.
What's the mindset, the mentality of this team that allows you guys to win these tight games? Because let's face it, the games you've won have been like this.
Yeah, for sure. We just found a way to rally up. Obviously, with Brooks, we losing Brooks, we all have to step up, and we all did that tonight. I felt like we should have won against Wisconsin, but we got it tonight at home. So yeah, nothing better, right? Really. So yeah.
You guys ahead of you had kind of have a slow start. You came off the bench firing on all cylinders. How'd you feel?
Yeah, I felt great, man. Just talking to Coach, obviously he told me I had to be more confident. I just tried to come out there, give my team my all. I know I had to be there offensively for them tonight, so it went well for me tonight, and it was good. So yeah.
You guys, obviously, without Jalen out there, you lose a ball handler at the end of the game, and they were put